We are Chaos Divers, a sonar search and recovery dive team who navigates the waters with the hopes of providing answers to the families and loved ones of those that are missing. With the love and support from all of you, as well as the backing of law enforcement and first responders, we've been able to help families nationwide. For more information on how you can help us on our journey, please check out the description below. The easiest and the best way is to like, subscribe, and share our content. Thank you. Starting out day 2 for our search for Brian Grave, Cheryl Cottrell, Patrice Smith, and Terkessa Wallace, we're starting here at Burns Victory Park. Burns Victory Park is a huge public land area. There's a golf course that we drove down through to get here. This is kind of sectioned off from the Arkansas River. Right on the other side of this seawall here is the river. You guys look over here. There's a boat ramp to access this, and then that's the river right there. So with the river being up a little bit right now, with all the rain and everything, this little part has kind of washed out. We do want to get in here knowing that 2 of the cases went missing from the north side of the Arkansas River. Those 2 cases also are the ones that have foul play suspected. So is there a chance that, knowing of this area, something happened and they were placed into here in either the Corolla or the Ford Explorer? So we want to check this area first. After this, we'll be getting onto the river in the big boat. We're going to utilize the little buddy right now. We've made some changes to it, so we want to see how those are working. We feel confident in the scanning ability, but we've made some range changes. So we're going to utilize the little buddy. It would be a lot to get the boat in the water just to check out this very small portion of Burns Victory Park. So we're going to use the little buddy. After this, we'll get on the big boat, get out in the river. Right across from us is where, when we were here last time, Jacob was able to locate 9 cars just inside one tiny boat ramp and the wing dike that separated that boat ramp from the river. So we do know that there are vehicles in the river. We also got confirmation this morning that some of those vehicles have been removed. So we do know that we're not necessarily going to see those like we did last time. But again, we're gonna get the little buddy in the water, see what we can find. This part isn't very wide, especially when you get down towards the other end. It's not a wide portion, this Burn Victory Lake. So we'll be able to probably get this done in 2 passes with the little buddy. Again, we do have some range modifications that allow us to see even further with that live feed, but Jacob will still be recording from the little buddy, so that way we can review everything once he gets it back to shore. So we're gonna get the little buddy in. We do, again, still, thankfully, have Lee with us from the Aqua Adventurer. If we do find anything, all of Lee's dive gear is right in the boat. He'll get suited up, we'll get it marked, see what we can find, and then we'll get out on the big river.
So here we are, Jacob's just about to launch little buddy. We can get going on some sonaring and rule this body of water out.
Oh, fuck, record.
So here we are, guys. Jacob has just took little buddy out of its cart and we're about to launch it, and you'll see exactly what happens.
Hopefully it don't sink. All the other troubles we've had, huh?
So underneath little buddy is a transducer. What's exactly the same that's on the big boat, and that pulsates and sends the sonar beams down. That bounces back up, gives the feedback to the screen and all the equipment inside. That's recording. Lindsay's up there as well, and she's got a live feed of what's happening.
Okay, so the boat, or excuse me, the little buddy is in the water. We'll be able to watch everything right here. So not a big drop off, but 6 feet. So that's more than enough to hide 3 of the cars that we're looking for. We're at 7 now. Show you where the little buddy is, right in front of us. So give you guys an idea where we are. We're not even close to like halfway. This thing's very long. It's not wide, but it is long. And we are at 10 feet right now exactly. Oh, now 10.1. Oh, and there's a little ant. Try to be over in the shade so that way we can see the screen. It is nice that the screen is matte because that helps with the reflection. But there's the little buddy.
There is a fisherman over there, so I'm kind of staying away from him, but I can still see where he's fishing. So
You're at almost 11, 10, 9. We'll let him. He's having a good time. We'll just let him think that there's fish.
Would you see fish on the dumps?
Not necessarily. I lost you, so wherever you're at, that's our distance. So
right there,
we
turn now.
did this half down here. We've relocated so we can get down to the other end here. Lee is the captain right now. We are currently right around 10 feet.
Lee, you got a snake on your left side here.
A what?
A snake.
That's alright. I like snakes, Jacob.
Oh yeah?
I never tell you.
Okay.
I have pet moccasins and rattlers at home.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I was trying to freak you out. It didn't work.
You sound like that man at the campsite the other night.
Okay, so Burns Victory Park, we've kind of split it up into 3 sections. We did the far end, we then did this middle section. We stopped right about where that little sign is. So we do have a very small section here left to do, but we wanted to make sure that we were getting a good scan and we were able to get a good view on everything. So we did go ahead and split it into 3 sections and move down. Jacob is currently bringing the RV down because we were parked way down at the other end. And now, if you guys can see, there is a little walking path down over there. So Lee has brought the little buddy over there. We'll be able to, even from there, get a good signal over here. Because like I said, we've been able to get about, I think they said about 200 yards on this with the new range modifications that we've made. So Lee's down there. We don't have too much battery life left on the little buddy. So we're going to, as soon as Jacob is down here, we're gonna get the little buddy in, get this scanned. And then if by chance the sonar dies on the little buddy, we will be able to retrieve it. We can always charge the batteries. We do have some spare batteries as well. We can get those switched out and come back in the morning first thing and get this little cove done. We just want to make sure that we're not walking away and leaving something unscanned, and then there's a possibility that there could have been something there. So we want to make sure that we're scanning everything to its fullest extent. So again, we are down scanning this other portion, this last little third section. We are at about 13 feet right now. A lot of fish, which makes sense because we had a lot of fishermen here this morning. Just over 13 feet. The little buddy is right down there at the end. Jacob and Lee are down there. Again, we can't thank Lee enough for everything he's done. Not even just, the diving and stuff that he did with Plum Banana's boat, but just everything. Like, anytime you're like, oh shoot, I forgot a tissue, he is back with a tissue in his hand before you can even get up to get one. He's been on top of everything. He's worked so well with us. I mean, like, we've known each other for years and years. He meshes so well. It's been incredible to have him. Very, very sad to see him go. So Looks like they're going to go ahead and I think they're going to run it through one more time a little bit further on that south bank area. It does get shallow right at the end, about 3 feet, but then drops back down right away to where I'm at. We're at 11 feet, so it does drop back down really quickly, 14 feet. So again, they're just kind of running the little buddy right along that other edge over there, just to make sure that we're getting a good scan on both sides. So 16 feet almost. It's crazy. It's much deeper on this end. I'm not sure if we'll be able to pull up a map, but again, this is Burns Victory Lake. This is on the north side of the river. Sorry, the guys are down at the other end, so didn't want to be yelling back and forth. So Jacob had actually FaceTimed me just to get a quick view of the screen. Technology truly is amazing. It can be a pain sometimes, but I always say technology is the best and worst invention ever. But as you guys can see here, they should be bringing it back in. It looks like we're at about 6.5 feet. So they are just running it down there in that little corner over there. I'm not seeing anything on the sonar. Everything looks good. There was a few like bigger fish beds, but that's been it. This dark thing that you're seeing over here, this is just part of the shoreline. And a little bitty pocket right there, but we're in 3 feet of water, so nothing there to be concerned about. I think they're gonna make one more pass and then bring it in. So again, this is right where it drops down pretty quickly. So just running that through there, and we'll get the little buddy pulled out.
Earlier I almost fell, that's why he's got the camera out.
Little buddy's not light either, guys. If you see Jacob struggling, it's not because he's weak or anything. It's
You know, this
it is heavy, guys.
This was about 30 pounds heavier until I took the
As you can see, it's made of welded steel.
it's aluminum.
Aluminium. Yeah. It's got all the sonar equipment in, look, the batteries, everything, so you can see that's not a light piece of equipment.
Oh, it's going up a hill too.
But look how cool that is, guys. Let me just show you. So there's the screen. That would have give live feed data. Jacob was recording it. That live feed data from this machine and the sonar goes directly to Lindsay, who's on a mobile feed, and she's seeing exactly what this is seeing in real time, guys. What an amazing bit of equipment.
We did, Lee and I, we connected these antennas up above so we can turn them on, and we get super big.
150 yards further now, with the antennas being on the outside rather than folded up on the inside. They're still waterproof, we've sealed them, they've got rubber O-rings underneath, so that has been an amazing upgrade. So now we've gone up to, rather than 60-70 yards, we've now gone up to 200 plus yards.
Yep. All right. Thanks for your help, Lee.
No worries, Jacob.